Hi everybody, it's 4:48 p.m. on July 6, 2023. Okay, I was on my way to DMV, because I have to renew my driver's license before near the end of the month. And of course, they're printing machines down statewide. So I guess I'll have to try back tomorrow. Okay, so last night there must have been an X-Flare. I'm going to check it out. I'm not sure if there was or not. But something happened, and it gives me like the biggest headache ever, and it affects my left side of my brain, the front part of it, and like my neck down, my left neck, the side of my neck, and then down to my shoulder. So this is my left side. So it's like this whole left side, and then down the back of my spine. So it just goes like something like that. And then like over the front of my face. But my right side, it never affects my right side. And so that's when the X flares, right? Well, it just dawned on me while I was out there, so I wrote down some things. There must have been an X flare last night. I noticed the X flare affects my left side of my head and the forehead and the shoulder left, right, going down. And then I was like, oh, duh, the left side of my body is the female, the X chromosome, the female side. It must have occurred it just occurred that the X are changing our left. It must be changing our left brain functions. That's the only thing I got to thinking about, because when we look at our brain, so it's like a golden ratio, and then you've got, which is phi, PHI. So you've got in front of your brain, so I don't know how to do this. So we'll say the front cortex of your brain is like in our mind's eye, kind of like something like that. It's kind of like saying this is the dragon brain, the lizard brain, and then the arm or the hand of God, goes down between them, and then, of course, down our spine. Okay, so, like down our spine. Okay. So then this is our right brain. So it's our emotional brain, our heart, right? So we'll just put a heart. And then the left is the lymphatic, which is a system, which is our immune system. And it goes all the way down the vertebrae as well. Okay, so, and then this is our lizard brain, or our dragon brain, or reptilian brain, or the copper serpent snake, right? Because it goes up the tree of life, and there it is. That's why the Egyptian people have that big snake up top of their head, And that's 22, right? The keys, which represents the X. Plus it's the X chromosome. So this is the Y, and this is the X for Adam. Okay? And then yesterday I did the video trying to show you this, but my camera, I'm not sure if you guys can see these very well, because I was having a hard time seeing this. But so I'm trying to change the color and see if it comes out. But I'm not enjoying this phone very well, because there's so many images I'd like to, bring out and show what is playing out, because I'd like to know more about what's playing out too, and like what this thing is right here, and who this guy is right here. And then this eye, but this is where that spade was coming out of too. And then look, there's, I don't know, I hope this comes out, but there's somebody right there, but there's a letter 5 there. It looks like there's some type of equation or something. And that looks like a 3. I don't know. It's really interesting. That looks like the letter 4. There's an X. That looks like a 5A. Isn't this a trip? I just really started noticing this yesterday when I looked at this. And that looks like a letter P. But isn't that just amazing? What could that possibly be? So I'm over here switching, different colors over here. So we'll switch it out to see if it brings out any like other images. And we'll go this color, kind of just play with them. Oh, that's a trip, right? That's Ziki. That's the color of it, Ziki. Arctic. Oh, such a trip. Let's go back to this one. Let's go to this one. See, you can even see a big 5 there. Look at this. See, and then there's that thing right there. I'm not sure what this is. I'm not sure who that guy is besides Mad Jack off of Grizzly Adams. I don't know. It just kind of looks like it. Because I also noticed this is either right here. You can see it looks like a cane or number 7. There's something happening there. Oh, well, maybe it goes, I'm not sure. And then there's this person over here too. Okay, let's go back up to this one. This is darker. Maybe you might be able to see him right there. That's quite interesting. See, yeah, you can even see the 5. It's like these, like some type of an equation. I wonder what this is representing. I wonder if it's a ruler, like an L square ruler. There's this, oh, that's a 2. There's more equations coming out. This is exciting. Okay, I hope you guys find this as exciting as I do. I'm like, what is this all about? And then I wonder if this means X-ray. Is this what they mean by X-ray? And going into gamma, check out the tiger's eyes. Oh, that is cool. Oh, and then this person, oh, I think I see, because this person has something like right there on top of, and it looks like a female. But that 5 on, wait a minute, what's this say? That's a 4 right there, yeah. That is so cool. Now you can really see it, right? Hopefully. But I got to looking at the M flares that happen, right? And how I was telling you how it like affects from my hips down to my legs. And I get like these cramps and like these electrical shocks that go through. It's kind of wild. So that's why I was putting. Then there's on the scale too, C, B, and A. Well, remember you've got A right here. You got B for the crown, and C is going to be the conductor, the seed, right? And then up here on top, you got the C for the cone, right? The funnel cone. They call it your dunce cap, but it's your funnel. You're funneling in the information. You're using your AI system. The dragon. Nah, that's cool. Okay, now when you look at the I was looking at the value of what M means, right? Is 0.2614972128476476428 is defined as infinite limit of harmonic series summed over the primes and natural logarithm of the natural logarithm. But it also represents slope. So you got your X, okay, and then you got your, the Y. So it's kind of like saying you got a graph. You got the X and Y axis. M is the slope. So when you look at the 12th letter, it's like, are we growing? Are we starting out 0.0, our heart, and what slope are we taking? Are we going straight up? Are we going off this way? I think it's that representing that type of energy. But when we go here and speak of the dragon, when we look at maps, it usually has a blue dragon pop. See? Boom. There's the dragon. So it's like saying, it's representing this system. Remember, I was saying the computer, RAM, random access memory, and our heart is ROM, right? Which is read only me or memories. So read only memories. And it's kind of interesting because it looks like rosemary as well. And the RAM is random access memory, right? It's kind of like your computer, you can clear out your random access memory by getting rid of some things or whatever, or putting them in a zip file and forgetting about them and locking them. But you can't change the heart because Father is the heart. So this is the law up here. It's the law, like in Thunderdome. Listen to the law. Sorry. So anyway, I started looking at, the dragon brain, the lizard brain, right down the center of this. That's why the serpent rising is the Kundalini, is the Merkaba, it's the energy, right? So interesting. It's rising our dragon up out of the sea, right out of the sea, which the sea is down. This is the core rising up out of the sea. Anyway, I just wanted to share that because I'm feeling much better now. Plus, I took an aspirin. I haven't taken an aspirin for so long. I'm like, I wonder if that'll help. After a couple of them, it sure did. But anyway, I just wanted to share that moment with you, and and share this moment about looking at my the symbology of this, and still I know I'm just addicted because I'm trying to figure out what all those numbers kind of mean now. So we'll just do a quick show here of different colors.
too.